Juha! Excellent! Welcome to Jyväskylä. Welcome to Startup Lab. Today, huge, gigantic event is in front of us. I'm Professor Pekka Abrahamsson. I run the show tonight. I will be co-hosted by a group of wonderful students that are actually standing behind me. The team is here. Team say yeah!
Yeah!
Team say yeah!
Yeah!
Audience say yeah!
Yeah!
All right, good. Now, you see, we are warmed up. See, I'm getting confused. I'm so excited. So, today we are the Lean Startup Riot Café. It's an event that is held every year after we are done with our growth hacking course. And Mr. Cool there, I have no clue why I put that, but it looks cool. So that's how we are. Growth hacking is the new oil in startup education. Growth hacking is the means that the startuppers need. But I claim that it's not only the startuppers that need traction in whatever they do. It's also important in one personal ambition. When you want to get attention, when you want to draw people to see what you have done, growth hacking has all the means that and techniques that you need to actually engage with. Now, tonight's special feature is, of course, that we are live online in internet like every time. startuplab.fi/stream. You can send that to your mom, your friends, your neighbors, and they will be able to watch us. This time we are not engaging the live audience, but we have fun anyway. So the history of this course, that the first time in Finland, first time in Europe, we started doing a growth hacking course. We didn't exactly know 1 year ago what is growth hacking. So we were spending a lot of time in understanding what the whole thing is about. So we produce summaries of the different books that talk about growth hacking. We produce games that you can play growth hacking. You like imitate that, get the concepts in your hand. What is this thing called growth hacking? And then we invented even these new concepts. 60 edu, so in 60 seconds we claim that you can learn anything and everything. So we start producing 60-second movies about growth hacking, and we try to hack growth a bit. Well, it stayed quite moderate, our success, because we were still learning phase. Now, a new year, 2020, with the new team. Yeah!
Yeah!
All right, good. With the new team, today we did something completely else. So we wanted to not to study the books and see what the book says about growth hacking and then write a paper about that and talk about it. We wanted to do something for real this time. We want to actually hack growth. And that's it. Hack growth in real life and with a real customer. So we have to have something we hack. We can't just be hacking around. So and today you will learn, I will not reveal yet, we are a wonderful customer, entrepreneur, startupper, inspirator, and well, I reveal already, Lauri Koutaniemi. Lauri, say hi.
Hello.
Lauri is here with us. So Lauri, a serial entrepreneur with a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and he said that, hey guys, it would be really nice if you could help us. That's what we did. But in order to help someone, you need to have some goals. So then I, as a professor, as I know the academic studies, I said, let's do it simple. This year we have a simple goal. We will end the course immediately when we are able to hack the growth up to 5,000 views on the thing that we decide that will be hacked. So when you reach 5,000, you can stop the walk like that. Course is over. Everybody gets 5. Go home. You know what happened? When you set such a clear goal for the course, so the whole course, everybody who is behind me saying, yeah.
Yeah!
All right. All of those guys together need to reach 5,000 views. What happened was that, of course, they made it. 7,340 today. And you know how many they started with? 0. Nobody watching. Last year we tried to do a bit, we got 60, 70. It's not easy. It's not easy. You can say, okay, send it to all to your friends. You don't have 7,000 friends. Well, maybe somebody does. But typically you don't. And they don't go to see the video if you even you want them. It's not easy. So today's program is very simple. We are very soon 60 minutes of growth hacking tale, so you will hear the whole story. We have 1915 roughly. We will start networking cocktail. Then we of course take many photos and we have award session for the best presentations we hear today. And why is it 20? Well, it doesn't take 30 minutes. But anyway, after that we continue, but we add the food there. So we will also start eating. Sorry, you guys will not eat online, but that's your choice of not being here. We will eat, all the 1,000 people we have here in this room. But no good show goes on without a great jury, wonderful panelists. So this year we are proud to have, yes, Lauri Koutaniemi from the Sumo Corporation. Lauri, once more, big hand. And a new rising star, straight from two lands. So he comes from France and he comes from Finland, and he is called Dr. Mikael Mustak from Turku Business School. And Mikael is a superhero of digital marketing. He is only interested how to make money. So we like him already. And of course we have our own artist, architect, designer, coach, Juhani Risku. And Juhani is standing here on Segway, but we don't say any more because Segway is somehow not so cool anymore. Sorry, Juhani, you have to get a new photo of yourself. But hey, I have said my thing. Now it's time to let the team to speak. So without any further, I do one thing. I first say yeah.
Yeah.
And then we start the show. So guys, hit it.
Thank you, Pekka. Wonderful evening. How are you, everyone?
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, when I said sumo, you said paint. Sumo!
Paint!
Sumo!
Paint!
Sumo!
Paint!
Thank you. Okay. Let's not shout anymore. The people will be scared outside Agora. But hey, welcome to the Advanced Café. My name is Teemu. And now, this is our team. So let me be honest, ladies and gentlemen. The start of the course wasn't too bright. There were only a handful of people and we weren't sure if we are going to even help the course. And Pekka was sad, but then we said, Pekka, don't worry, everything will be okay. And next week, more people joined. From different backgrounds, people came and the smile came back to Pekka's face. So what the hell is this team behind me? This is not just some internet nerds doing some growth hacking. This is people from different backgrounds. We have people from sports sciences, health sciences, business sciences, information technology sciences, and this team work as a one group during this week. And like Pekka said, 5,000 views. We were easy job because team, yeah, great. So now this team with funny hats, with no name. Okay, we call ourselves the Pink Team. As you can see, is going to present what the hell did we do these weeks. Iiro, let's rock.
Okay. Hi guys. Okay, so what did we exactly do? So first I'll present this Suma Paint to you. So basically I think everybody has used Paint in Windows. So this is basically a better version of it. So you can use this just online, and of course download it to your computer or phone if you want to. And the painting app, the painting has never been easier. So what you can do with it? You can filter, paint, and manipulate images with it. So it goes very smoothly. And originally was this first version of Sumo, Sumo 1.0, which had over 30 million users. So that went really well, I guess. But now our mission was to target the second version of it and find out that what should we do with it, how should we market it, how should we get more users to the version. And now Nicolas here can come to tell us some problems that we faced.
And here I just briefly ask a question or two because so you said that Sumo 2 is wonderful to use.
Yes.
All right. So what is the killer thing that you think Sumo Paint 2 has that you think makes it valuable to growth hack?
Well, I think it's more easier to use than the first version. So the growth hacking is much more easier because it's just a better version of Sumo. And just growth hacking, well, we have studied it, of course, in here. So it's just much easier after studying the theory and starting to think that what should we do better, what can we do better than at the first version.
All right, thank you. Let's thank you. Next gentleman will come in. Thank you so much. So the mission is clear now.
Hello, my name is Nicolas, and as Iiro just told you, the main problem with Sumo Paint 2 is the fact that people don't know its existence. And this is a classical and maybe the most common problem amongst the startup companies. However, Sumo Point 1 was a success once it came out, so this might help us with the marketing of Sumo Paint 2. Yeah, and what makes this problem even more difficult to solve is that we didn't have any marketing budget. So we had to get creative. And in other words,
you had a marketing budget, it was €0.
Yeah, €0, but lots of time. So in other words, we had to use growth hacking techniques. So our mission was how do we spread the word of Sumo App 2 as much as possible without spending any money.
Excellent. Now that we practiced this once and I didn't ever interrupt, and now I keep interrupt you all the time, so that's good. So because we are prepared for anything. Would it be possible for you to actually launch Sumo app and put the paint on? We could actually see what the whole thing is all about. Is that possible?
Yeah, if I just get help with this Macintosh, I don't use.
We have a Mac guy there, so a Mac man will come and say, all right. Let's look at the thing that we have actually to work with. So let's also test whether you have been there. Come on, of course you have been there. All right. So here you are, and there is the Sumo Paint 2.0. Maybe you.
Okay, so it takes like 5 seconds to access it anywhere. You can go there by phone, by your computer, or by iPad, as you will be seeing later when we show you a video of some school kids using it better than me. But basically here you are. You have, as Iiro said, it's very easy to use because you have like a pretty clear introduction on what kind of tools you have there. You have different kinds of brushes you can choose. For example, if I want to do anything, you can just use it like.
Is that what you do something? Come on, I mean, kids
Okay.
were much better than you.
You will see the video.
You will see in the video.
But I come on, draw a line, I mean, draw a circle, I mean. Thank you. All right.
I wasn't
All right.
prepared
Very
for
talented.
this.
Okay, let's go back. So this was what we call in TV impro moment. So let's go back, stop improvising and let's go what we have practiced.
Yeah, so that was basically the problem. And then we have some theory.
Okay, but hey, let's before the problem. let's bring in the jury. I mean, guys, what are you seeing? Lauri was of course very impressed by his work, but do you know what they will hack? What is the thing that they will try to get attention to? Mikhail, do you have a...
Not yet, because
Yes,
I'm a
ask.
marketing guy. So I'm thinking from the marketing point of view. And you guys have repeatedly mentioned that, like for example, school kids are target market.
Yeah, kids can use it. It's so easy to use. So
Who is making the decision from switching from version 1 to version 2? Is the kids or their parents, is schools? Whom do you need to influence to make this shift?
well, we went to the school and we showed the kids how to use the application. So we got the idea that when we get the feedback from the kids, they really like the application. So maybe we could spread the word to the different schools and they will use the software. But we will get into that once we show what we did for this.
All right, well, Johanni, what is in your mind?
By the same time when Sumo Paint 2.0 was launched, did people still use the Sumo Paint first version?
Can you help me, guys, with the facts?
We are in university, we don't believe in such many facts, but
It's still in use.
Yes.
The old Sumo Paint.
Good.
That's kind of like the problem, because how can you cut the old one and bring people to the new one? That's the problem.
Good.
I can bring a little bit about the background. So the Sumo Paint 1.0 or the first version was done with Flash technology. That technology is dying. So the browsers will not support Flash anymore after this year. So we were forced to create a HTML5 version, which is the new Sumo Paint 2.0. And now we have a lot of users in the old side, and we just need to find ways to get them to the new site the best way.
let me put it this in a very, very easy way. So there's a Ferrari on the road and you are driving with Lada. And you try to tell people that they go to the Ferrari. No, it still works. It's some air conditioning left. No, there's a window. That's the problem. We try to get the people see the Ferrari, to sit in it, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Should we continue?
Yes, let's continue.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, so do you want some theory now?
Theory, yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Jana. So going on to the theory about growth hacking. To begin with, the definition of growth hacking, I would say pretty self-explanatory. So what it means in practice is how to get as much as possible exposure to the potential audience. For example, if you have launched a new car, Ferrari or Lada, whatever, you would like the potential users to know how to use it and what to do with it. For this purpose, there is growth hacking exists, and there are many different ways how you can do it. You can do it online, you can do it offline using guerrilla marketing, for instance. You can do A/B testing to understand which kind of website is working better than other. But for our project with Sumo app, we chose specifically guerrilla marketing, viral videos, and search engine optimization, because due to the fact that we were limited with time and resources, especially financial ones, those were the smartest ones to choose. Yep.
You are inviting me to stop you.
Yes, I'm inviting you to stop, exactly.
All right, see? Now, and we have learned already, communique. You
Yes.
know. Is that language? I don't know. Anyway, so hey, because of the time and no money, I mean, you could spend money on those, right? Viral video can cost, it can cost a fortune, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Search engine optimization requires
expensive.
skill. You know, you don't have that. I mean,
Yes.
may not have that. And what was the third one you used?
Guerrilla marketing.
Well, guerrilla marketing sounds like a thing that you could do with a little bit of money or without almost money. Is that?
No, it's not true, because, for example, big corporations, they are in love with guerrilla marketing. When it comes to offline, for example, McDonald's would just do the pedestrian road full of like French fries, and you're like, what the hell, what's happening? Or just some nail polish companies would have some nails around on the ground, and people would question what is it. And of course it requires budget. We didn't have it in this case.
Again, I have to say you had the budget, but it was very small budget.
Zero.
Yes. So it didn't a budget. But hey guys, comment this. Is it possible to do this growth hacking? I mean, when Lauri hears no money, what do you say?
I think they have proven if they got 7,000 views, that's pretty good with the zero budget.
More.
Yeah.
Likely, what do you say?
But I have questions there.
Of course, go ahead.
You're saying that you just rapid experimentation. What is experimentation?
Because you never know for a fact if it's going to work or if you're just going to blow up all your money. For example, let's take A/B testing as an example of growth hacking. You can have website that is green and website that is blue, and then you will experiment. And during this experimentation process, you will understand either red website or green website brings you more users.
Great. And across various channels, what are those channels?
The channels can be different. They can be inbound or outbound marketing. For example, they can be offline marketing, online marketing. It can be also, I don't know, the person, for example, calling you every single time, just advertising the product. This could be also a small little sneaky part of growth hacking.
Yes.
Yeah, so when growth hacking sounds to be quite like action and attacking, so
Yes.
is it ethically right?
Well, we
Next
wouldn't.
question.
Is it ethically correct or not? I wouldn't say that I'm the right person to ask because I'm a business student and what we care is about money. So as long as it brings it, so then I would say that it's ethical.
Okay, we have to do a bit of copy editing after this, but so we are. Of course, we talked about this issue that there are boundaries that we don't go over. We just haven't found them yet.
Well,
Oh yes, okay, maybe we found them as well.
Okay.
All right.
One
Yes,
more question.
Lauri.
Yeah, which one was your favorite technique from these? on
I
a
would
personal
say
level?
the viral videos, the videos that you're gonna see that gained the 7,000 views. I would say this was more fun because we actually went to school, we had to negotiate, then we had the time to spend with little children. It was my first experience going on to the Finnish school. It was kind of weird but funny at the same time. So we learned something at the same time while doing these videos.
We do have the best schooling system in the world. You know that.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I'm here. Yep.
Yes, yes. Always a little bit of marketing, guerrilla marketing. All right. Okay, now I think we can continue.
Yep.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Joel and I'm going to tell you a little about this school thing that Jana and Nicolas has been already talking about. So in the first lesson of this course, we heard from Lauri that schools could be one major target group for Sumo Paint, as it's an easy to use drawing tool that kids could use at school. So that's why we contacted Jyväskylä Norsi school, and luckily we got accepted to go there to introduce them Sumo Paint and get some footage as well. And we only have like 30 minutes in the school, so that was a little time, but we were efficient. We introduced the app in like 5 minutes, a little better than last time I was here doing the smiley face a few minutes ago. But yeah, we introduced it, then we let them draw anything they wanted, and we got some footage from that. And that's what what we edited as
And
a
now
2.5.
I just want to comment on that. So you went there and you said you have 30 minutes to shoot the whole movie.
Yeah.
Typically you have hours of material that you cut very carefully.
Yeah, that's basically that. So like 2 weeks ago, me, Nicolas and Jana, we went to Norsi and that's it.
You had the plan.
We had
we
the
go
plan.
to Norsi and we show the tool and
Yeah.
we shoot the movie. Good. Excellent.
So now we are going to show you the 2.5 minute video that we got there. You can see my cursor.
I remember the address by heart. I have been clicking so many times.
7,000.
7,000. Huge amount of things. It's like, Professor, we will win. Are we going to show it or we talk about it?
We want to show it, definitely.
If you go to browser bit.ly/sumopaint2.
Yeah, we can do it that way.
Yes.
At least
That's why I hate these PowerPoints.
Me too. Alright, so now a video in the YouTube with those 7,000 plus views. Okay, Finnish cool, that's good. We have to do a bit of growth hacking here.
What was that?
Sumopaint 2.
Sumopaint 2.0, se tulee heti 3.
2.
It should be the second.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There we go. And now you start coding the audio. That's good. If Steve Jobs would be here, he would be amazed how much time we spent on coding them. Do we have some audio?
Sounds would be good.
Siinä
Go to system settings, maybe you can put it from
Yeah,
there.
go to system settings and let's get this right. So.
Because
15 minutes earlier it worked.
Yeah, that's true.
So here should not be a problem.
Luckily the professor has a computer and it works.
Okay, let's try this one.
You have it here.
Okay, let's change the computer because I want us to see the video properly. So it's
Yeah,
more
because
fun.
it's really important to see that.
Yeah.
Because it was a major thing in the course.
For audience, this is the thing we have in every course. Every day, some kind of problem. It's just the computers and these things are not communicating anymore. Luckily, Anssi has a funny hat.
Yeah.
Did you start coding it now?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, did the cable broke or something?
No, it's here.
Yeah. So let's play it. Sorry.
Nice. Is there sound?
Let's hope so.
Hey, I need to see the whole screen. So you go to. I think that we have to get the drinks out really soon. I think it makes the audience also happier. It's a Finnish tactique. Yeah, technical pause.
Onko kaiuttamassa vaan?
Onko se?
Se varmaan kannattaa näyttää ihan sieltä selaimelta suoraan.
Joo, kokeillaan.
Että tää ei pysty kasvattamaan tätä.
Ei.
Alright, so
let's see how my hacking went. So. Optimization.
This is not optimization. Funny. I want to see the YouTube.
Oh, it's the second one, as you can see.
Now you can put the.
Where's the? Is it? What
I
on
think
the?
it's from there because it's
Yeah.
just
Se on vasta puoliväliset. Annahan mennä. Oh, mamma mia.
laitettu läppäri kaiuttimet tuohon väliäikin, että jos se lähtee.
No kato.
No.
Right.
We will use the speakers on my
Computer, great.
That's fine.
amazing Dell computer.
That's fine.
As long as you can hear it, that's fine.
Nyt voisi kaikki avata tuon internet-selaimen eli Safarin. Sitä kautta, selaimen kautta pääsee tänne Zoom-appiin, koska
Joo, meidän pitää vaihtaa kone.
Alright, I think we have to change the computer.
Yes,
10
we have to
times.
change
That's
it.
great. So, hey, great video. Thank you guys. Well done.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Mikko and now we are going to watch a little bit more videos and it is going to be very different kind of short videos. So idea behind these videos was to make video that could have potential to go even viral or at least to get a lot of views for Sumo Paint. And maybe greatest platform for this at this moment is application called TikTok. I'm not sure have you ever heard about it, but it have already more than 500 million users, so it's pretty big and it's growing all the time. And well, a lot of people using TikTok are under 18, but there is also older people who are working with children and with youngsters.
Juhani told me that he spent 1 day in TikTok once because he got hooked up.
Yes, and it's very different kind of world. So the idea in TikTok is you are allowed to do not longer video than 30 seconds, so it's going to be very short. And idea behind the first video was to introduce new account called Sumoman, and name of video is Sumoman Geishat tee hetki. Let's see it. We need sound.
Problem as well here.
Yes.
Can you please give the sound from your computer?
Yes, I think we can.
Let's do it that way.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I really don't know why
No
that
problem.
doesn't
Just play
work
it from
because
there.
Yeah, that's good idea.
it worked like 15 minutes ago.
Be like the capture card currently. I don't know why it died. Normally works.
Guys, let's not worry about it. Let's
Yeah,
just
it's not a
Yes,
not
but
an issue.
it's just
Show us the video.
yes, first one.
So there is not too much of straight marketing, but if you scroll
it's very direct marketing. You clearly see the Sumo app, the website coming in.
But if you go down in comment section, there is going to be hi, try new Sumo.
Let's see it
paint.
again. I mean, we have to see this again.
Okay. And now we're going to watch the second video, and before I'm going to play it, I want to say that sometimes there is very, very thin line between getting viral and getting banned because of video, and sadly we got banned after maybe 30 minutes, but oh no. But it was good try, yeah. Laita alusta. Oh, yeah. Thank you. And you said that we have 7,500 views, but I think we have likely 10,000 views, because in TikTok we have 1,600 views, I think. And
I didn't know this TikTok thing. This was a new thing for me.
Now you know.
10,000 views!
Yes, 10,000 views. Come on.
Maybe you want to say something about what did you want to, what was the...
Okay, so idea was create the account named Sumoman, and the idea is not to do just this video, but produce all the time new videos and with new content where you can give small hints about Sumo Paint.
So like creating a story. So
yes, creating a story.
Sumo Man is the kind of doing things.
Yes, doing things all the time, and you have to get views and viewers, and I think straight marketing might be a little bit someone could be afraid or not want to see marketing, so this is different way to do it.
So in TikTok, what has been the comments on this?
Well, you can download TikTok and see.
Alright, constructive feedback.
Yes.
Is the other one still alive, the other video?
It's banned. It's not live anymore.
Alright.
At least in TikTok. We have not uploaded it in any other places, but
we know the Sumo Man is the other. We know that Sumo Man didn't make it, so now the next video could be then milder version.
Yes.
Alright.
So yeah, that's the way to produce all the time new type of content.
We have now seen the let's say the material that goes viral somehow. Comments, ideas, views.
So which one of the videos was harder to make, the YouTube one or this TikTok one?
Well, it's hard to say actually. It's 20 seconds, but it took a lot of time to prepare and to think about it, because it's so short video, so you have to it's not very easy to break in TikTok, so I'm not sure which is harder or easier, but it took a lot of time. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is that the movie market you are drinking there in the TikTok?
It's Muumimuki,
Okay,
yes.
very good.
There is a lot of small details you can see, like Marco Polo with this kind of hat. Okay, no, we're not going too deep in this.
What is this here? Is it like a drink?
Konnichiwa.
Beer? Okay. Yes, go konnichiwa. I was going to say that next.
Yes.
Okay. What about the kimonos? Are they communicating something? Yes. What the hell are you doing?
Well,
Sumo Man has 2 geishas.
All right.
You don't have to think too much. Yes.
Okay. So this is what about the school video? What took you by surprise? Lauri can say a few words.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, you mentioned that you had like that you got like permission to use this video from,
Yes.
from the kids. So was it like difficult to get? Like,
Actually, in this school, it was very easy because they have special class which have already permission for that kind of thing.
Oh,
So it was
okay,
very
wow.
very easy to organize. Yes, but in many other places it would be very hard to do this.
Yeah.
Yes. So we were lucky that it's this kind of possibility in Jyväskylä.
Wow.
How much video editing you guys have been doing before?
0.
That many. Is that your budget is 0, experience
Skills
0?
is 0.
Skills learning. What about the movie man?
Yeah, zero. We had 0 experience with Nicolas, but I think it
You
was
did a great job.
Yeah, you were complaining that you don't have a mixer or the one who cuts the video. So how did you cut it?
well, everything in my laptop with Nicolas.
Yes, so all the things can be learned. They are there. You know, get the tool, learn to use the tool. Not a whole lot of time. All right, the material became ready. I think that we are moving on. Let's see
Yes.
what happens next.
So, hello, my name is Anssi Sorvisto, and I made the search engine keyword optimization. And
And while he starts, the audience, you can benefit from the behind. I see that something has arrived. Silently, you can use the option.
so, our video, as you saw, it was aimed at teachers, anyone who can basically draw. And to gain traffic in the teacher community that we wanted to do, it's a slow process. You have to build trust for the organic growth, and this is too slow for us and for the course goals because we had only 1 week time left. So we had to do something. So I choose to optimize a single keyword, for Sumo 2.0, and give it some global relevance. It was easy because the Sumo 2.0 didn't have any digital footprint because our channel was quite new, and sadly the Sumo 2.0 doesn't have any visibility in the search engines. So there you can see the list of our video. These are the keywords. I know this is a bit technical, but you have to notice only the Sumo 2.0 is there. So you have to understand something about search algorithms. They change all of the time. The factors which are relevant to this case may not be relevant to your case. It's case dependent. So in our case, the location of the video was relevant. We filmed here in Finland, we uploaded here in Finland. So that's relevant for the algorithm. Is the video trending? Because we didn't have any organic viewer base, our video is automatically trending if it gains some amount of viewers. It will trick the algorithm to think that, oh, this is doing well than it did before. And where the traffic comes from the site, does it come from via direct links, via search engine results, or via URLs or something like that, via TikTok? And of course, what's the geographical location of the viewers? Are they watching it here in Finland, like our grandmas? Or is it like the guys in Sweden, or the guys in China, or guys in US? And what language are they using? So in our case, the languages are English mainly. And how long they are watching the video? Are they watching it for 2 seconds, or 20, or full video? So if they are watching it like short amount of time, the search engine says this was not relevant for their search. And the Sumo Paint already had some kind of digital footprint that I could utilize to get some trigger to our way. But because the competition is keeping the keywords alive, it's a bit tricky to use the keywords so that you don't direct the traffic to the wrong place. So, when I was traveling, suddenly people all over the world started searching for Sumo 2.0, and if that result could not be found in the search engine, they started searching Sumo Paint Finnish School, and the only result that they clicked was our video. So this lasted about the time it took me to travel here to Jyväskylä from Ylivieska. It's ways away. So let's say 4 hours.
So you mean that this happened in 4 hours, the whole thing?
Well, there was some like guerrilla marketing. You can hear from the guerrilla guy, but we were doing this thing at the same time, and we supported each other by doing this. But we also heard the video in long term, but we did some damage control. So as you can see, this is only for a couple of hours, and it's 800 views for YouTube channel, 0 followers, we had 5 views, so that was basically not all of our team, but some of us. And this is the situation right now. As you could see, you can see our video if you use Sumo 2.0. In Finnish Google, it's the second result.
Oh, try it out.
And in the visibility in the US, we are in the 8th place. And when I started the optimization, I had to use the video was downloaded today, I had to use the video today, the relevancy here. But now it's anytime. So suddenly the video was relevant. All of the people that are speaking in English in strange countries like Chile, Argentina, and YouTube also started to recommend our video to the related search words that you saw earlier in the document. And next we go to our guerrilla guy, Juhani.
No, but don't run away, because we need to ask you something.
Okay.
It sounds like you know what you're speaking of, and not just guessing.
Yeah.
What's your background? I mean, do you have some experience in this magic tricks?
Yeah, well, my background comes to checking how the flat earth videos are trending in the internet and trying to hinder that, and unethical videos. Most of the black hats use they are basically growth hacking methods. So I didn't go full black hat on this. Let's say I used the grey hat methods. I didn't use any veer-putting or anything else, but I anonymized myself, and I was the Chilean guy that was looking for the Finnish school kids using Sumo tool. Sadly to disappoint you, but that was maybe I generated 20 views, 30 views maximum.
What this basically means that if somebody wants to gain traction to their whatever they have, they could hire you, and you put that black hat on, funny hat, and then you come over and you do your magic on the bus when you travel there, and magic has happened when you land in the place.
Yeah, but we have more magical guy here who is going to give you
And where do you think you are going? Just
I'm trying to escape to the couch.
I know, but let's give Juhani a question.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So you had the keywords there. So what do you think about the relevance of your keywords to find something? Why didn't you have Picasso, Salvador Dali, Leonardo da Vinci, Banks?
Because I didn't upload the video, and the people who did the uploading didn't know about these things.
Salvador Dali.
That's they most likely know about those things, but they didn't know that they can use those keywords to gain traction. But there is one thing: if you are bombarding your video with all kind of keywords, the YouTube notices what you are doing, and it will do damage control. So if it goes to damage control mode, you have hindered all of your digital growth possibilities.
It's called keyword spamming.
Yeah.
Says the man who looks very calm.
We have a black hat coming here soon.
Hey guys,
No.
See. What about else? Before he goes, because he really wants to go. Michael, say something.
I have a few questions, but
Yeah.
I'll wait for the whole presentation.
All right.
Yeah, we can talk after if you have.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now you can go.
Okay.
Thank you, Anssi.
Okay, hello. My name is, well, let's leave the name out. Okay, so my responsibility was guerrilla marketing online and offline. We'll start with the online and we'll continue to offline and we'll go back to online again. So, guerrilla marketing means gaining visibility by any means necessary. So, some of these guys had some morals, I had little less morals. But I had some morals. Okay. So, here are some of the platforms or websites or how would you call them, boards or targets. This is the peak of the iceberg that we, or maybe I, targeted. So, here are some you might recognize. Some you might not recognize. It's okay, no problem. Yes, here are some of them. Now,
how did you select? Did you
yes,
like,
I'm coming to that.
Okay. Sorry,
yes.
Sir, I don't want to bother you. You can go ahead.
Iteration is key because, okay, you can check how large of a community is or how big the page is. If it's a really tiny page, why bother? If it's a really big page, go for it. Then you can iterate. Now you need to check, because I had time constraints, money constraints. I had to do it quick. Some of the pages, if you want to go and comment something, like Ilta-Sanomat or Iltalehti, they might have sign-in procedures. So you need to sign in. If you need to sign in with an email, that's easy. But if you need to sign with Gmail or Facebook, that's a little bit harder. Then you have something like vauva.fi that you can go and you don't have to sign in. You can be an anonymous guest visitor, like maybe I was. And Zombie24, that was semi-easy target as well. But of course, boards like Fortune and I think Ylilauta, those were the easiest pickings for the reason that the whole procedure or whole page is kind of like formed on the idea that you just put anonymous stuff there. The difficulties that I faced was that sometimes when you put link on some page, it will automatically moderate you. So I had to check which sites approve links and what kind of links and what can I put on with what kind of level. So if I really post with an intense level, the algorithm there will automatically block me out. So they will block my IP. So I needed to control it somehow. So that's iteration. Okay, so maybe we'll go to some of my posts. This is a tip of the iceberg. Now I'm thinking, do I go this really fast so that you can see what I posted? But maybe I'll go a little bit slower so you can see some of them. Oh, this wasn't it. Oh Lord. Okay, this is some material that we used. These were the easy ones. So here is kind of like, okay, save the trees, use Sumo app. Save paper, use Sumo app. Very easy, very easy. Stupid, use Sumo app. Yes. Well,
Stupid, use paper.
Yes. Then there are the memes. So like Trump. I noticed that there was some voting going on around in the United States. So there were like vibrant discussions. So of course Trump is very good. We have the best apps like Sumo app. Okay, there were some others. Yes. Yes. These were very easy ones, not very controversial, but they instill some conversations. And conversation means visibility. And then there is the kind of like, for the Finnish guys, very easy, Sumo virus coming, ilmanen sovellus, koska köyhä opiskelija. Free app because poor student. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, now I think we will go to the postings. Yes, as you can see, some of them are maybe nicer, some of them are less nicer. Some of them are posts, some of them are kind of like I inserted a topic and people start to reply. What the hell are you talking about? He isn't the greatest man. He's a loser. What is Sumo app? I don't know what is Sumo app. I used some stuff like elections. I used Adolf, like Hitler probably draw his plans with Sumo app. It was related to some other discussion, like what are your excuses of not being a national socialist. Then were like some stuff that okay, there was comment has been arrived as moderation, but they didn't never publish it. Some nicer stuff too, some not so nice stuff, but inspire very much controversial talking. Fab to the sink, save paper, use Sumo app, save forests, very good and effective. Here is a bit nicer. Yes. Okay, Ilya Janis died. And there was this street. It was street number, I think, 34, which means that I think when one tweet is like 500 or 800 posts, they create another one. So this was number 34. So I started posting using kind of like, okay, Ilya used Sumo app for drawing his plans. And people responded and okay, here is offline and online combined. So I posted one note to bathroom and then I posted it online, what the hell is this? And people were like, what the fuck, where did you find it? Then was ihmisliha ympäristöteko, so I took the environmental standpoint. Human meat is environmental act, and back off to the sink so you can save forests. This inspired very much conversation, and of course that means very much views. Yes. Okay, then some more. Yes, yes. And coronavirus, of course, coronavirus. Sumo virus spreads faster than coronavirus. That's very easy, that's very easy. There were like tweets that had thousands of posts and I kept putting some Sumo stuff there. And I got some clicks too. Then there was some stuff involving, okay, Mystery Thumb QR. This was funny. Because you never know, mystery QR. You might get porn, you might get virus, or you might get Sumo app. So it was okay. Some of the other themes that I kind of like used was, there was this origami board where people posted nice origamis. And I put, stop wasting paper, use Sumo app. They didn't like it. Then there was this comic board where people were like fantasizing that, oh, would be nice to see a comic where Harley Quinn, you know Harley Quinn, and Batman would, you know, do stuff together. And of course I said, hey, you could use Sumo app for painting that. Yes. And some more posts, some more posts, some more posts.
You have been busy.
And some more posts, and some more posts. Some more. Like, oh, this was like rickrolling, like the death rate from Corona in Vietnam, and then I put Sumo Paint link, and people go.
Let's go over the Corona part. I
Yes.
think that we
Yes.
are now,
Yes.
time is coming
Yes.
here.
Yes. Okay. Now, offline marketing. We have this event called Vanhan Kirjan Talvi, so old books winter or something like that. Lots of people, I noticed, hey, lots of people, what the hell, I need posters. Where can I posters? I ran to the printer, I started printing posters. Okay, I started putting posters everywhere. Yes, here are the old winter leaflet, I put between the leaflets, of course.
Other people contacts other people, the way I put this in your program. We forgot that part, but everybody was happy.
Yes, I remember that part, but I didn't ask permission, it isn't mine. Somebody picked it up, it was very nice. Okay, there's somebody putting them in the bathroom. I don't know who. Somebody's putting. Yes, in the mirrors. You can't see yourself in the mirrors. You can see Sumo app. You have to react. You have to do something. Yes. The bathroom ceiling. Bathroom door. Because people spend a lot of time in bathrooms. It's very good. Okay, tables, QR codes. Nobody knows what it is. They test it. Okay, yes. On the front door. Everywhere. Okay. And more. And some more. Yes, and this is a nice example. Here's the guest book. So everybody who comes, they write their name, and I kept sure that the Sumo advertising is always visible there. So that was okay. Lots of views. And some more in between the leaflets. And then there is these two, what is it called? Yodel. People put some stuff in Yodel. Hey, Sumo mainoksia at Agra bathroom. And then actually somebody posted a picture from the bathroom. Somebody. And people start commenting, what is this? Okay. Yes, very nice. And then some more online stuff, more online posting, lots of YouTube comments. So basically I search YouTube for all the Photoshop or GIMP or something in between. I went in there and I commented and I tried to keep the comments nice. Because when I do a nice comment, people are less likely to put them out of the list. I noticed that some videos had kind of like automated that if you put a link, they will put it under moderation so that the uploader can put it back up. So I didn't touch those. I wanted to touch those that had links. set up. So I put them a lot. I can't even remember how many. And aha, now it's coming. Yes, band. So I banned maybe like 30 different IPs. I had to change my IP constantly. I had to use VPNs and all kinds of stuff. And basically, what the thing that saved me and this effort was University of Jyväskylä. Very nice VPN. Yes. So I used often Jyväskylä VPN. For some reason, I didn't get blocked, even though I did all kinds of stuff. But everything you saw here was a tip of the iceberg. There was a lot of man hours put into this. So
man with the man hours.
Yes.
Big round of applause. Pretty heavy work. Let's stay there for a second and let's, Mr. Digital Marketing, what are you saying? What is the first reaction? A lot of work went into trying to get the material out.
Innovative, very good. But you have to also be very careful when you do this type of stuff, like what is the borderline? Do not generate negative image.
Yes. Actually, I want to comment right away about that. There is, especially when you go to image boards, you really need to feel the energy from kind of like if there are first responses, what is the energy? Because if you push it too hard, you might get DOS attacks or something like that. So you really need to be careful on it. And then I didn't want to connect certain things. If I made kind of like negative impact, I wanted it to come at me, not the thing that I was kind of like marketing. So you need to have the tentacles. So you can't just kind of like really spam. You need to think about those stuff.
Some of the stuff I really like, the way you put it in the toilets.
Yes.
And then take an image and take a instance of a third party and put it in Yodel or something to generate further interest. That's really interesting. But also have to make sure that where is the line where your product can get associated with some negative perceptions, and do not go there. Right?
Yes, but
so
kind of like
if you can make sure that you're not generating any negative perception of your product, it's a great way to increase visibility.
But the kind of like the thing is that you need to take the blame, kind of like you as a poster, you need to take a blame for most of the stuff. So
but the thing is here that what I think that Mikael is saying is that we have to be careful because we are dealing with the real product that is out there, and Lauri wants to get positive visibility. But here I think that you stayed within the bounds.
You did.
Yes. And I was in many ways very impressed with what was done. Juhani, do you have Juhani as an artist, as a creator, as an architect, what was your impression?
I really like that you have been so active. You have hundreds of actions there all the time, and you have learned how sensitive you have to be when you are partly attacking but partly also being just active.
Yes. And I think this would work even better with if you had a team that's in the same room doing it, because then you can generate kind of like a tornado. Even I think 5 person can generate a nice tornado. People will pay it. And if you have time to plan, that's important. If you have time to plan it, now basically my planning was 5 minutes and the rest was improv. So 5 minutes making meme, posting it, thinking some lines, and kind of like checking like what kind of topics do I kind of go into. So it's really hard if you don't know at all what you are doing, just posting completely random. You can't do that. But for example, if you have a corona discussion, you better need to put it corona related. So
Lauri, you saw now your dear Sumo app in a very different court, game court. How did that make you feel?
Actually, I'm really impressed. So I think I have many questions here. I try to choose only couple of ones, but I saw the Sumo sticker in the toilet. I was going for a restroom and I saw it and did the QR code and went to Sumo.app. I was instant like, okay, this works.
Yes.
And how do you feel like the Sumo brand? How did it work on this kind of postings? Having like a naked Japanese wrestler, it's very different from like Photoshop or like Paint app. Like, did it help you that it was like a little bit strange?
Two aspects. One is that it's easy for people not to know what it is because it's strange. But on the other hand, it's strong. So I think the strength is that it's kind of strong image. The kind of like the sumo man and the sumo text. So it's easy to grab on. So I think there's strength in it, both weakness and strength.
Okay. Can we comment here?
Of course.
Because I really like that Lauri say to us that you have free hands, do whatever you want, and we had a discussion how far are we going or not, and we said that we want to have the reaction, so let's just be outrageous. And some people are going to get probably mad, but some people are going to love it. So
exactly.
I think that was the turning point when Lauri said that I give you free fans, I don't want to be, because too many times professors or the guys in charge are saying that okay, this is the line you can't cross, and normally the line is too close.
And also I think that what has happened here is that if you would if Lauri would be the one who is approving every action, you guys would be presenting to Lauri that we will now do this, we will go into all these places, we will put we try to find coronavirus somewhere, and we will connect and then you would say probably not that, yes to that, so that would be like a lot of things would be falling out.
But when you are talking about the association, the negative association, you need to make sure that you don't get recognized as marketer. If you get recognized as marketer, then it's on you as a product. But if you don't be recognized as a marketer, then the things are separate.
Yeah. So. I really like how this all these different growth hacking techniques were combined together, because it was like 1 + 1 + 1 is much more than 3 in this case. That with viral videos you created content, then used some SEO to get traffic to that content, and then like combining all these things, I think I'm still curious to know that what was the best method in your case in this guerrilla marketing case, and did you find any good tools to automate any of the actions that you did?
The problem with my method was that especially if you're talking about image boards, the average lifespan of a thread is maybe 2 hours or hour.
Yeah.
So, and the second problem is that when you are doing guerrilla marketing that is not entirely focused, you get a lot of views and visibility for people who necessarily aren't interested in it. So that's why it's kind of like you can get a lot of views in a short period of time, but it's not organic, it won't last.
Yeah.
But if you would do it in lastly, kind of like the way that it would last, you need to pick specific places and you need to generate the trust.
With the interest of time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what do we have left? We have left what was not done. So let's have a quickly wrap up with, let's say, what would happen if these guys would be working for Lauri and they would actually continue. So who wants to share this next steps?
So we were planning to do email marketing and more guerrilla marketing with posters, but the course ended. So we couldn't do it.
Many wild ideas, parachutes and fires and all that.
You guys did too well, because you got the 5,000 and the course ended.
Yes.
And, yeah.
I sent an email that stopped working now, and it still went further.
Yes, but considering the email marketing, we already had planned lists that were relevant. We are talking about schools, teachers, education services, where we would have targeted email marketing. That was one. And the second one was to put the offline guerrilla marketing with posters to overdrive. Because now when we are talking about tens of posters, maybe 100 posters by me, we would have talked about 2,000 to 3,000 posters. And something that would have stopped the
Tell me
traffic.
about the email idea. I heard that you were planning to send to 100 schools an email, put the link to this video, And how did it work? So just a little bit.
Well, we haven't done it yet, so it's hard to say how it would be.
I love it. So how would they know? Because they had done what they would have done. They would have sent 100 emails, and they would be telling us, yes, we sent 100 emails, and this is how we went further.
Yeah.
So in a way, trying it out and learning while you're doing it.
Pekka, we need growth hacking 2.0 now. Right away after this course for these guys.
Growth hacking 2.0 will come more credit points. I don't think they just are satisfied with that. Hey guys, I want to hear this final thing from everyone, and we start with Mr. J here. So Mr. J, what was your biggest learning? What are you proud of? So stand up, come here on stage, you'll be nicely, and then you can let's like wrap it up on your behalf.
The biggest thing that I learned was that, I have said it 4 times today, was that you need time to build trust. And that's the way to get kind of like sustainable use or sustainable growth.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, for me, I guess the biggest learning is that with growth hacking, you can use your creativity as much as possible and do basically all kinds of things.
So anything is now possible. Somehow this course made you believe that okay,
Yeah,
we
like,
can.
I had belief that there is only this much we could do, but now after this course, I think there is this much like
But I
options.
have one question.
Why not? I will shake the man's hand and you can ask the question at the same time.
You don't choose
Congratulations.
like the influencer advertisement thing over there, like suppose like Ismo Legala is famous comedian, everybody watch his video, right? Like why not to contact him and
So why didn't you contact the
compare him
influencers?
to
It would be.
speak 1-2 words about the sumo paint?
Yes.
It's
This is
very
called the
expensive to do
influencer
that.
marketing thing.
Money, money, money. No money, no honey.
I like our English. It's getting simpler all the time. Okay, you
But it's
stop.
good
You come to
question,
this
I
course
think.
next year. You show how it's been done. Okay.
No money.
No money.
But we thought about it, yes.
Yeah.
And they thought about it. Good. Thank you, man. Okay. Next one.
Okay.
Mr. Video.
Well, of course, my biggest lesson was to learn different kinds of means of growth hacking because I knew none of them before attending to this course. But to me personally, the biggest lesson was to create a video marketing video from scratch in very little time. I would say that was the biggest lesson.
Thank you. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you show them? I asked in the beginning to show some techniques or try to learn. I think you showed the viral video. Was it you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the guy said that the secret about viral videos cannot be done. It cannot be engineered. Viral video goes viral, and I guess this is not yet completely viral. If
Not completely, but
not completely, but perhaps it would have chances.
it's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I had to go back, more clicks. Okay, good. Thank you, man. All right, Jana, please.
My biggest learning for this course would be that flexibility is key in growth hacking, because since it's experimental, you would never know what's going to happen, to be honest. We're kind of sort of little scientists in this classroom, because every single time we would need to come up with different decisions. For example, we didn't know that we would have only 30 minutes to film the video, but we still made it. We didn't have anyone who could edit the video professional enough, so we could put it online and advertise the Sumo app, but still we managed. So I would say that as long as one stays flexible, he or she may achieve whatever he or she wants. That's it.
All right, cheers. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay, what did I learn? I think I learned that a video can really make an impact, because at some point we had to decide, okay, what are we going to do? And then we decided, okay, we are going to do the video. Then we did the video, then we had something, and then we were able to spread it like a virus. So you don't need money to do it, you just have to do it, you have to plan it, and once you have done it, you just need to do all the growth hacking. But you need.
But you were in the previous course, which was startups, lean startups.
Yes, good course, very good course.
With the Mr. J as well.
Yes.
So you tried to get things going there. But what would you now take from learning from here as growth hacking expert to that lean startup where you actually tried to get some momentum in your startup?
What do I take
from here?
Yeah, well,
I mean, if you would be able to redo that course with these skills.
Well, I think guerrilla marketing could work in the other project too. So just do something that you can spread like a virus. That's my new slogan.
Already have ideas, but I'm not going to tell.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's give a big round of applause. Okay, guys. Yes, Sumo Man.
Yes.
From Jamaica.
So for me, maybe biggest lesson was to realize that even with zero budget, you can, if you are creative, you can get a lot of visibility if you are very creative and use different kind of methods like Mr. J and the other. Yes, that I think.
Right.
But it would be interesting to see how it impacts in the real product.
Are you prepared to continue the Sumo Man career perhaps in the future?
Maybe once a day. Yes.
Sumo Man. That's your new name as well. Yes.
I know.
Who is still left? Please.
Okay. So what I learned was the small things in a video, what makes it so big, and what you have to do, the comments, you have to spread it, where do you spread it, and those are the things I learned, what I got some more information about, and that was the important thing for me, what I think was the best thing for me.
What was for you in the video the moment that you realized that this is good?
In the video?
What part talked to you? Because I have a very clear moment in that video. It's like, wow.
Well, maybe it's the point where you see the video, that you see the tablet where you have already the app in use. So that's the kind of first image that you can get as a viewer. So that's the best part of it, I think, for me, at least.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
And I think Anssi is still there hiding.
So what I learned this course was it's related about the grey hat methods and about how to manipulate the keywords and how fiddle they are. When I started researching Sumo app, I was doing competition analysis that gave me some insight how the keywords are trending. So that was something like new tool for my toolbox to take a note how the keywords are like managing in the search engine platforms. What was like my focus.
Anssi, thank you so much. Everybody come here. Let's end this with the big bang. All right, guys, we are still on live. I think the food is coming, very nice. We have some drinks there, that will last only for 7 hours to consume, so that's good. We are prepared. We will have a very nice evening here. We thank all the audience live, and we welcome you back next year to watch the next edition of the magical, everlasting growth hacking. Yeah! Yeah! All right, thank you so much. And here we